Hello and welcome to Imaginative Ink, a 50-day art journal challenge perfect for the beginner or anyone who wants a new creative challenge. This week we wanted to go over what the challenge would be. So 2020 hasn't been anyone's year. We are all stressed, anxious, and need a way to unwind and take care of ourselves. Art therapists have recognized the power of stress management with daily creative engagement known as art journaling. With just 15 minutes a day spent creating, participants are combating stress and checking in and documenting emotional well-being. Artistic expression can often express a feeling, emotion, or memory when words fail. With an art journal, you are encouraged to create for just yourself. How often do any of us do something just for ourselves? This also means that no one needs to see your work or evaluate its artistic merit. This all might sound great, but how do you start? A book full of blank pages to fill up with your inner thoughts and feelings is actually pretty daunting. Cue Imaginative Ink's 50-day challenge. Each week, we will present a themed set of 7 prompts for you to complete each day at whatever time suits you. We will offer some tips, hints, and inspiration, but this only works if you commit to authentically creating, no copying. While you can do this challenge with whatever supplies you have at home, here are some materials that we recommend. For an art journal, you're going to need a journal that you love creating in. I like a bound book with mixed media paper because that way we can use different mediums. You could easily just use a stack of paper, but remember, we're doing 50 prompts, so you're going to need at least 50 pieces of paper. Think of gesso like a primer for your paper. Highly recommended if we're going to be using different mediums. You can buy these at any place art supplies are sold. Paintbrushes of various sizes, acrylic paint or watercolor, markers, it doesn't matter what brand, pens and pencils, colored pencils, watercolor pencils, whatever you have. Stencils will be nice to add to your collection. Also stamps if you happen to find some that you really like. I also recommend having some form of adhesive like Mod Podge or even a glue stick, possibly tape. Remember, you can have an effective art journal with supplies you already have on hand. It's fun to add new things, but don't stress yourself out. So here again is how the Imaginative Ink 50-Day Art Journal Challenge is going to work. Spend at least 15 minutes a day, be honest with yourself, and remember that this is self-care. Each week, we'll focus on a different theme. On Thursday, we'll release a video with 7 different prompts so that you're creating something every day. Remember to be nice to yourself and don't Google. This is supposed to come from you, not somebody else. Don't worry about copying. Next week, we will take a look at our first week filling the page. This is a great way to kickstart this project. I hope you take the challenge and we'll see you next week.